Welcome to Highland's Tesla channel. In today's video we will take our little Tesla Model 3 Highland with LFP battery and drive away from home Highlands into version 3 SuperCharger location in Czech Republic. We will measure how quickly we can charge our 170 kW capable Tesla, and then we will also travel to version 4 charger destination at Giga Berlin and compare how version 4 SuperCharger performs against version 3 on Highland with LFP battery. Let's begin by traveling to our first stop, which is near Tesla Store Prague. Welcome to Tesla Highlands channel. Today we're taking this Tesla to Berlin, more specifically 35 kilometers southeast of Berlin to Brandenburg area. As most of you probably know, this area is well known for Giga Factory, and that's where we are exactly heading. We're also trying to figure out how quickly can this Tesla charge on version 4 SuperCharger. On our journey to first stop at V3 SuperCharger, we measured cabin noise levels at 130 km per hour. Keep in mind that these measurements were taken with Continental winter tires with slightly increased road noise level. We measured 71 decibel average noise level with dominant frequency at 230 Hz. To compare with similarly priced internal combustion engine vehicle, latest generation of Skoda Superb is producing on average 70 decibels on summer tires. So we just stopped on our first stop on our journey to Berlin, to Giga Factory, and we are currently in Lovosice, which is in Czech Republic in Ústecký kraj. And since 2021 we have 8 stalls total, version 3 superchargers from Tesla. These should be charging with the top speed of 250 kilowatts, so let's check out how quickly it can charge up our Highland. Before we see how quickly Tesla Highland with LFP battery gets charged, let's check some graphs. First, let's take a look at a blue line state of charge development in time. If we try to approximate this curve with linear lines, we can divide it into 5 segments with different charging speeds. Fastest being number 1 between 27 and 60% in 11 minutes. And slowest being number 5, charging 99 to 100% in 13 minutes, whilst also calibrating the LFP battery. An important step where BMS is updating cells' top voltage levels. Looking at the red line output power, we have had top speeds at 133 kilowatts at the beginning of the charging. To sum things up, we have charged LFP Highland from 27 to full in 60 minutes, with last 13 minutes of battery calibration. Now let's move on to our next destination in Germany. We have measured Tesla Model 3 Highland with LFP battery top speed on German Autobahn. Even though car still had enough of the power to go past this limit, we topped at 203 km per hour. Coming up, our next stop is SuperCharger version 4 at Giga Factory Berlin. So welcome to version 4 SuperCharger. Highland's Tesla has just arrived. And let's take a look together at what it looks like. So you can see that it has a refreshed design as well as the refreshed Model 3. But it also has a 3-meter long liquid-cooled cable. It also has a dedicated display with a contactless pay terminal, and that's because you can also charge non-Tesla vehicles on this charger. So let's take a look how this 250 kilowatt capable charger can charge 170p capable Tesla Model 3 Highland. Let's take a look together on how we charged up at Giga Berlin. Unfortunately, we haven't arrived with optimally heated battery, so initial output power was lower than it could be. So point in time when our battery was optimally heated again is displayed in our graph with a blue and red dot. Similarly to version 3 in Lovosice, we can split up this charging curve to 5 segments, again with number 1 being the fastest and number 5 being the slowest with 11-minute calibration. We have charged from 9% to full capacity in 67 minutes with 11 minutes of calibration for a total of 25 euros. Now, if we compare power output on version 3 to version 4, displayed in red and green line, in first 10 minutes we can see that version 3 is outperforming, most likely due to the non-optimal battery temperature, on version 4. But after those 10 minutes, version 4 is surpassing version 3 all the way. Between 10 and 15 minutes of charging, version 4 is keeping constant power output. Now, let's do some numbers and compare how much version 4 was faster. Version 3 charged 73% in 16 minutes and version 4 charged 91% in 67 minutes. This leads up to version 4 being 11.6% faster than version 3, even without the optimal battery temperature at the beginning of the charging session. Not that you would have much time with version 4 superchargers because it can charge pretty fast, but in case you have some time, you can actually use nearby amenities and you can have some refreshments and some food. Inside you can find some food serving vending machine which was unfortunately not working. You can also find coffee machine which was also not working and a microwave oven which we had nothing to put in. For anybody who came here for a longer period of time, I would say especially Tesla employees at Giga Factory, there are some destination charges which I think is really beneficial because I mean, like, honestly, who has a gasoline dripping out at their job? You know, it's like, it's pretty rare, and I think it makes sense. And there is quite a few of them because there are like 4 lines each, and then there are like 4 lines of parking lots without those, and then again with and without and with and without, and that's just like covering the whole area of the parking lot. So really awesome. Nice touch. So that's all for today's comparison video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and you can be looking forward for part 2 of this video where we'll take a tour around Giga Berlin and its recently opened lobby. Let's take a sneak peek into our next video now. Again, thank you for watching, and Highland's Tesla wishes you all the best into the new year 2024.